Welcome back. Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. I'm going to let everyone roll in for just a minute. I'm glad to be back. It's good to have everyone back. Tired today. This is probably going to be a shorter stream unless you guys have stuff you want to talk about. First, I wanted to get into the fight that was just announced. Tank Davis. This is getting a lot of hate. A lot of people are hating us. I'm not exactly sure why. Tank Davis, Lamont Roach Jr. I understand that this is not who y'all wanted to see him fight, but Lamont Roach Jr. is not a joke. I'm sorry, WBA world champion. I don't know why this fight's not intriguing to you guys. He beat Hector Garcia, dropped him twice in the 12th round. Then he beat McCrory. This is a high-level guy. This is a good fighter. I'm not sure why this fight's getting all that type of hate. So I was intrigued by that fight. Obviously, I'm picking Tank to win. I picked Tank to beat anyone. So I'm not saying it's the fight everyone wanted, but it's not a joke of a fight. Can't say Lamont Roach hasn't earned this fight. Former world champion. High level guy, interesting fight. But I wanted your guys' thoughts on that. Comments, concerns, thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think of that fight. There's still not a lot. I got to watch all the tape on Andre Mikhailovich, and this is a good fighter. He's not going to beat Janibek because I think Janibek is a pound for pound type talent, but Mikhailovich is a world-class fighter himself, and you know, he might make it interesting. He's got that Russian style down, that in and out style. He's got it down. He's really, really good at it. So, although this is not a fight I think he has any chance of winning, really, I think the odds minus 1,600 plus 750 is a little crazy. Like, this should more, like, he's got a better chance of winning than Ronnie Rios does. And Ronnie Rios is only at, plus 650. And Nick Bowles at minus 1,100. So, Ronnie Rios is just going to fight the same ball that Ronnie Rios is going to fight the same fight that Nick Bowles is going to fight, and he's not nearly as good at it. Mikhailovich is going to be an interesting opponent. He may win some rounds. He may do a little damage, but ultimately it's going to be well short. Janibek is patient, powerful. He's calm. He's in control. He uses his power wisely. He sets things up. He's not the easiest guy to hit. He's a pretty decent athlete, pretty good movement. So I really, really, really like Janibek in this fight. Other than that, there's not a lot going on this week. We'll probably get some. I was hoping Tank went up to 140 after the well-run dry at 35. I hope so. I wish the same thing, Gary. I really do. Wasn't meant to be. Wasn't going to happen, unfortunately. Tank Davis is a 130-pounder. Tank Davis is super small for 140. He's not really even a 135. Like, this is a guy who could still easily make 130. When he was fighting Frank Martin, he was eating ice cream. Right before the night before the weigh-in, he was eating ice cream. This was reported by multiple people, like ice cream bars. SpongeBob SquarePants ice cream bars is what I believe they reported. Just eating multiple, so what I'm saying is he has no problem making weight, right? At 35. He's got no problem making 30. So to say to go to 40, he beat it was just Mario Barrios at 140. That's the only fight he's ever taken at 140. Right before that, he fought Leo Santa Cruz at 130, and he went up to fight Barrios at 140, and then he's been at 135 ever since. I wouldn't mind seeing him go up to 140, but that's not really his weight class. So I'm not going to kill him for not going up to a weight class that's not his own. We got nothing this week. Just be patient with it, Muscles. Give me some time. We'll get a lock this week. There's some cards going on this week that we can work. Hang on. I'm going to pull this up in just a minute. Janabek and Nick Ball, you can lock those up. You can parlay them. It's not a problem. That's not an issue at all. Then we'll find something. All right, we always do, to help bring those odds down, because Muscles is right. Right now on DraftKings, there ain't a whole lot going on. There's not much to look at. There's just not a lot, and that's why this is going to be a short show. On Friday, there's a card that's on the zone. It's one of those Red All boxing cards. Giovanni Marquez is on it. He's got a decent fight. Quentin Randall versus Boca Chica. Interesting card. My boy Corey Cad is on that. So it's I would imagine Quentin Randall, the odd that we're going to get odds on that fight. Does anyone have the odds on that? Tentatively, Quentin Randall versus Janelson Figueroa Boca Chica. What are we looking at? Welterweight fight, maybe 154. Quentin Randall, Boca Chica. Does anyone have odds on that fight? It's Friday, October 4th. Does anyone have that? Is there anything else that may come up? That's it. And then we go to the number 9. So there's not a lot. I mean, there's no Pro Box this week. Pro Box is until next week. Pro Box is until next week. I mean, this is killing me. This really, 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 really is killing me. There's no Pro Box till next week. I guess Pro Box is doing every 3 or 4 weeks now. There's no more every other week, which was, I love that. Like, that was the best. Give you some midweek boxing. So there's no next week. We got Chris Colbert on Pro Box. That's on the 9th. Hopefully they start doing this every other week again. I'm gonna check the UK. What's going on in the UK this week? Is that it? Yeah, this is not a great week for boxing, guys. There's not much going on. I'm gonna get you guys a lock. I am sorry, there's just not much going on. It's just not a lot. Hopefully they throw some bets in, some stuff that we can help build this parlay up. Let me check some out for you guys. I'll look at 2 things for you real quick. Hang on, let me look up this for you guys. I'm looking up something for you. This card is going to be on as well. Matt McHale versus Anwari Twaha. I'm not overly familiar with these guys, but if they put odds up, I'll take a look at the tape and I'll let you know who's going to win and how you can make money on that. I'm not super familiar with these guys. This is a rough week, guys. Honestly, Muscles ain't lying when he says that this is a rough week. This is not the week I want to start my month and close out this month as far as my views goes. We'll have something. We'll come up with something. Who's he fighting? Omar Salcedo Gamez. Mexican fighter. Ooh. Who just beat Luis Correa. We can probably bet on. He'll win. He'll win. Yeah, this week is dry as hell. This week is super, super, super dry. I just don't have a lot for you. Does anyone have a book that has anything more than just these two fights on it? I'm going to share this with you guys right now. This is all I got, guys. This is the book this week. I kid you not. I don't even have no more videos to make. I got Janibek and Nick Ball, and that's it. And I got no upsets for you. You know, if I had to pick an upset, but I'm not doing that. No props, no nothing, just money lines. They don't want to hook it up at all. Who do you guys like? Better be what up? What up, Sammy boy? Who do y'all like in the Bivol Beterbiev fight? I like Beterbiev, but everyone is telling me Bivol. The only thing I can say is Beterbiev's old, which maybe is why people don't like him. But I think Beterbiev can break him down. What do the props look like on FanDuel? On Bull Rios? Because I definitely like that to go the distance. What's the over? What do the props look like on that, Brian Phelps? I'm interested in seeing. I don't know, man. That bet screwed me. Do I think AJ can win a rematch with Dubois? He could. Willie, I don't know. Are they gonna rematch? If I was AJ, I'd just stay away from that smoke. Yeah, I'm not real. I'm not into betting on that fight. We'll see. Let me take a look at the tape. I may do that video next just to get it done. I have it out for you early, guys. But yeah, I'll do a video on that next. That may be my next. If nothing else shows up here, I'll do a video on that. Ooh, guys, that's a sexy bet right now. Ball by decision plus 320 right now. Ball by decision plus 320. Guys, that's a really good bet. What's ball by stoppage, Brian? That's crazy. Like, that's the most likely outcome is ball by decision. Ball by decision is what I would almost bet. Like, that's what I would bet happens. That's interesting. I wonder how Beterbiev will be coming back from my bad injury. Better be at that, but the age and the surgery makes me nervous. Yeah, I guess. I got to go back and watch the tape. What was less than? Ball by stoppage. Oh, guys, I like this bet. I like this. You guys want to gamble a little money? Right here, ball by decision. So here's my strategy for next month. I mean, for this week, this next weekend coming up. Right now, if all I got are these two cards, I'm gonna parlay Ball and Janibek money line. Make a big bet. Let me figure this out for you guys. But my brain is working overtime already. So bull. So a two-way parlay is minus 629. God, that's ridiculous. Bull and oh man, a two-leg parlay, Bull and Janabek is minus 629 on a parlay. That's brutal. So I bet that. I'd make some money off of that. And then whatever I make off of that, I'm going to bet now on Bull to win by decision. If I hit, right? So let's say I make 500 on the well, let's use these now. I'll make 100 on Bull. So I bet 629 on Bull and Janabek. Two-way parlay. That hits. I make $100. I bet that $100 on Nick Bull to win by decision in a standalone bet. Now I make $320. So my $620 bet now turns into $320 or $420. However, $420. I think that's the way to do it. That's how we can make money this week. Tuesday evening, maybe DraftKings put some games, more fights up. Hopefully. I mean, no one's hooking me up right now. I know no one's giving me anything. Literally, no one's giving me anything. I've done these two videos. I've done the videos on Janabek and I've done the video on Bull Rio. So check those out, guys. Check those out. Please smash the like button as well. I get there's not much to talk about this week. More odds usually come out Tuesday. I think more opportunity. We'll take a look at it. I'm probably not going to do a live tomorrow unless we get a bunch of odds dropping, different things like that. But it's just not a lot for me to really get into. Like we did this yesterday. I talked about the fight, the Tank Davis Lamont Rose fight, which the bet is Tank Davis by stoppage. The bet on every fight is Tank Davis by stoppage until further notice, right? But that's really all we got. You guys got any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? I can wrap this up for y'all. You know, I love doing videos for y'all. I feel like we did this yesterday. I want to give you guys that little tip. Minus 629. I think that's a sexy little bet. Parlay Janabek and Bull money line. Take the profits and then bet the profits on Bull by decision. I think that's your best bet. I really like Bull by decision. I don't think he's going to stop Rios. Rios is a decent fighter. He's game. He's tough. So I don't think Ronnie Rios is going to win by any means, but I don't think he's going to get stopped either. And at plus 320, I think that's the bet right there. Ronnie Rios just stopped Polanco. Well, his last two fights, he went to Disrete. Yeah, that fight's going the distance. He's not getting stopped in that fight. Muscle says, yeah, that's what DraftKings normally does. It puts his fights up like Tuesday, latest Wednesday, typically. Hopefully it adds more. If they add if DraftKings adds a bunch of more stuff, I will potentially do a live tomorrow. If not, I will do my next live on Wednesday. And I'm fit to work with World of Wrestling to give you guys a mixed parlay again. But this is a slow, dead stream today, guys. So if you guys don't have any last minute thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, super chats, anything like that, you guys don't have anything. I don't have anything either. So I'm gonna work on a better Bivol video next. Get that out to y'all. And then as they add more, I will do more videos for you guys. But that's really all I got for you guys today. So if you have any last minute thoughts, comments, questions, super chats, let me know now. If you haven't joined the Patreon, join the Patreon. Wanted to give you that little bit of news about the fight, Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. And I also wanted to just let you know that that's how I would make money right now with what we have so far. 2-leg parlay Bull Janibek money line, lock that profits in, take that profits, and then bet it on Nick Ball to win by decision. That's what I got for y'all. All right, y'all. From Texas to the world, thank you and God bless.